Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and children. Raptors here, and game 5. 5? Yeah, why not? It's a game in Skrainian Cup 1 between my quetzalcoatl Raptors and Phil C's Cleveland Clownz. So, see how this went. So, this was these last two games for me. So obviously I've got humans here and then Bretonians next week. They are the rare games where I'm against an all sort of strength 3 team, which is refreshing because obviously up till this game my Saurus have just been playing whack-a-mole, whereas obviously in this game, hopefully the next game, I'll be able to play a bit more aggressive, a bit more of a physical game. So, you know, I really like the kit for these guys. I mean, who'd have thought yellow polka dots? Cool. So, I can't remember, I think I get the kick. As in, like, I get the choice. Or did he? Okay, so he's in defense. So this opening, I think, is going to demonstrate to you why I feel that defensive depth is better than the line. Because the problem, this looks really strong. He's covering all of the tackle zones. You know, it's a nice line prevents me from getting through. He's got some guys in the rear here protecting his back end, but the problem you're going to see is that I get the first turn and my guys are all +1 strength because I've got 6 swords. So I'm going to spend my first turn just wiping this line out. And you know, it's not terrible, it's not like he doesn't or can't recover from it, but like if you had these guys further back, I couldn't just get the free blocks, I'd have to choose a blitz, you know, he'd have less people in contact with that was unlucky. Oh, lots of blocks this game. Insult to injury, it fucking lands on him as well. So I give it to this guy, he's my ball carrier now, as he has, I think that's sure feet, so that means that he rerolls go for it, so he effectively has like, I think it's a 1 in 36, you know, chance of failing going 10 if he wants to, so that's not bad. So, yep, nice KO. That guy I really wanted to kill early because he's got strip ball. I don't like strip ball. Strip ball is if your guy hits my ball carrier. My ball carrier doesn't have sure hands. He drops the ball. Obviously, that's provided he doesn't get a block or a skull. But because that guy with strip ball is a blitzer, he will take down my skink with the block, and which is that both fall down. And I mean, if it's a skull, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So this is why, you know, he's in a tricky situation. I've created a nice barrier here. I've got my Saurus next to guys. I've even got a free Saurus, which is kind of cool. Is that the guy with no. So starts creating a wall, which is really good. It's the right thing to do, just trying to, you know, prevent me from moving forwards. I think he ends up getting like a 2-days block on this guy, which is kind of cool. So yeah, knocks him down. Oh, my pushkin! How dare you! Yeah, so his blitz is going to get a chance to get out, which is the right thing to do. Takes my guy. So like, this stage, yeah, I'm gonna fall over. So obviously, I've got this wall, I want to get through it, but I feel quite confident I'm going to win this physical game over time, so I don't really need to move this yet. I can just line this guy up, and you know, I couldn't unfortunately like capitalise on that because I had to stand up to do it. But he's back where he belongs, on the edge of the pitch. I've got my side cage here, which is quite difficult for him to get through, and I can start going to town on sort of his line. Couple of shoves, but that's fine. It's 3 humans versus 3 Saurus. I don't mind if they're still stood at the end of it. And yeah, I'll stand up my skink and I'll get him in contact there, because what that means is that this guy doesn't get the assist necessarily. He has to work for it basically. So yeah, shoves him out. I just want to get to that guy. Obviously he's doing the right thing, he's impacting my cage. That's painful. So yeah, this fight is going on. He dodges. Do you reroll? Okay. Fortunately, the reroll doesn't stick, but better, I guess, to have that guy out of contact with these guys than still to be there. So let's get some blocks out of the way. So that Saurus has got all of my injuries so far, hasn't caused all of my injuries so far, which is 2. It's caused my 2 injuries, which is nuts when you consider like how many deaths there have been in this game, and I have had nothing to do with them. I don't think I've killed anyone. Maybe I remember like vaguely, possibly killing someone, but I could be making that up. So yeah, I'm starting to thin him out. I'm getting the space that I need. Obviously I've cleared space for my runner, who can now piss off. I'm going to set up my new cage here, try and shove this guy back. Yeah, I only need a shove, I don't need to actually take him down, I just need the cage not to be impacted. So as long as no one's next to it, he has to blitz my cage. I guess he could try and dodge into there, but it's not an ideal situation for him. So it's probably going to be a 10-4 score for me. We'll see. Really aggressive, like defending, which I really like. I mean, he's down quite a few players and he's still causing my line so much problems. And obviously I have to react to that. I can't ignore it. No! My posh skinky dude, he was cool. He like held up 2 guys for most of the drive. So, Operation get the fuck off my skink. Yeah, so obviously I want to try and encourage these guys not to go anywhere. I'm going to trap these guys in here. I'm going to shove that guy off the pitch. And then, oh yeah, so I'm going to trap those guys in there. Kind of miscalculated in a way. I probably shouldn't have. Obviously that makes it easier for them. Well, not easier, but they can obviously get out a little bit easier. Obviously the KO's good. But yeah, obviously that doesn't help that poor guy. And then I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna worry about scoring. He misses his dodge. He's going into tackle zone like it needs to happen, but unfortunately doesn't fly. My turn. And I think I just score here. Like, I mean, I could stall out, but I don't think I do. I can't remember. I think I'm a gentleman about it. Yeah. So like, I could have held through to the end of the drive, but I didn't feel it was necessary. I'm also thinking about like what value I'm going to get out of just hitting it, because his guys will be on the floor. I don't think I'll have much chance to cause too much more damage in this situation, so better to restart. So yeah, for some reason it deleted my saved thing, so I was a bit annoyed about that. But yeah, let's set it back up. Just got 2, 4, 6, 8. Which obviously is not an ideal place for him to be. He's got 4 10s, which is good. So slightly different setup now on my arrowhead. I've got a little bit of space here and here, so I can move that guys forward if I wanted. But I've got a dive tackle here. I've got my ball carrier back here is safe. Second line strong, second line. So my block guys there. So obviously that's very close to me. It made me very uncomfortable. So just pause it. So that positioning there, like, so really, so I guess the question is, what's the intention of this? So like, is it just to hold up multiple people, in which case it's brilliant, amazing. If it's to create assists, I don't know which one he's going for, but like, so if he'd gone 1 up, this guy would get 2 assists going into this guy, so it'd be a 2 dice block. As it stands, he's only getting the extra one, so it's a single dice. Now I don't know what the intention was, so I'm not sure like whether that was the intention or not, but like in terms of holding up my guys, that's a great move, because obviously it's forcing this Saurus and this Saurus to make decisions. This guy could have gone 1 to the right if he wanted to tie up this Saurus specifically. He could have gone 1 up if he wanted to help take this guy down. Remember, of course, obviously once that guy is taken down, this guy can move to here. Even if that's a shove, that guy's still free to move and block this guy. So, you know, whatever he wanted to do, just if he was wanting to do something else, those are some options available. But you know, I mean, there's only so much you can do when you've got this many players down and this many Saurus on the pitch. So that's nice. So he's obviously put 2 Saurus in the way. He was unlucky with the dodge. So I think this guy must have been a holding maneuver, which is again sensible. So I'm just dumping players on this guy. I'm gonna risk a, was that 1 dice block? I think it was a 2 dice block. I'm getting guys on the ball. I'm gonna, oh well, I will eventually move these guys over here. I think that guy's got dodge. Yeah, because he's catcher. So I'll get him on the edge of the pitch. See, that is a nasty place for a guy to be. And just in case, I'm gonna put some guys here to discourage the run. You know. Right, maybe. Oh, dear. And maybe with that skin could have risked the reroll, looking at my rerolls and the number of 10s left, but you know, it's not necessarily always the right thing to get, you know, to use these rerolls, and obviously having moved that guy there, that makes it a lot trickier. So now I just have to make sure obviously these guys can't go anywhere. So this is a weirdly physical game for me because obviously he's got the strength 3 complete team. I'm able to sort of wield my Saurus in a way that I haven't been able to do in previous games, so that was quite nice. Yeah, I think I just took the block because yeah, oh, my skink. Oh yeah, that guy got minus 1 strength, and I was like, yeah, screw him. Fucking fire him. There goes the ball. But I think I've only got like 2 turns left, so getting to that is going to be pretty tricky. Oh yeah, so I re-rolled, but I didn't get a down, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll put him on the ball. And he goes off the pitch, whee! Obviously the problem is that I used a re-roll, so there's a good chance I won't pick the ball. So I'm going to just dump players on the ball, make sure that if I do fuck it up, he's going to struggle to pick it up. I'm going to, watch his guys. That guy's a bit of a shame, but yeah. So that's quite good, There you go. Now, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So if I do 2 go for it, I can score. And he's got a short feet, so I can re-roll at least 1. I think with the re-roll, obviously with the 2 rolls, I think each time it's like a 1 in 36 or something. Like a 2 plus with a re-roll is like, I think something stupid like a 1 in 36, a failure. That's a shame. Oh, I remember. Oh, I'm so close to this. So I try. So you can know now, right? So what's that? Right, this guy, this boy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He is 3 spaces off, and I'm sitting there going like, right, how am I gonna get this ball in? Now I'm gonna show you. This is really cool. I'm gonna show you a way to move your guys so that they're in range to score. So he fails. I will say Phil failed a lot of his sort of re-roll moves. It must have been quite frustrating. I mean, obviously, props for his patience and not just rage quitting, because it can't have been fun. I know I'll get quite frustrated. So what I'm doing is I'm filling tackle zones. This is really important. So basically, so what I'm doing is I'm filling tackle zones so that when I make a block, it allows me to move this skink. You might be sitting there going like, what? What do you mean move this skink? How can you move this skink? I mean, you can't attack your own guy. So 10 points to Gryffindor if you've seen it. So this Saurus is going to block this guy. Now, because it's a corner block, he can only go into one of these 3 spaces, but they're occupied. Now, as the blocker, I choose which one he's shoved into. So I'm going to shove him into that skink. Now, this skink would go back, because this is a orthogonal, I think, whatever, move. So, it's not orthogonal. By the way, so he can only go to one of these 3 squares, but because they're filled, I can choose where to push it. So I'm going to push him 1 closer, and hey presto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go for it. So this gives me a chance to score where previously I didn't have the distance because I'm only moving 8. I'm moving 8. So look at me, some big, quick maths. But I was really hoping this would work. It would have been so cool if I pulled it off. So to get the shove I need, I choose not to use sidestep. Shove. Yeah. So yeah, obviously I get that guy off the pitch. A lot of people who went off the pitch just like didn't have anything happen to them. That was a real shame. So basically, like, I think I failed the dodge twice. Yeah, so yeah, two ones in a row, which is fine. Like, I wasn't bothered about it, but like, it would have been so cool if he'd managed to do it. Because I mean, obviously he's asking like, it's what, 3 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus 2 plus. You know, so. But it was a really cool idea, and I was pretty happy that like I thought of a way to make that score, like get creative. That was quite fun. Alright, so in the first half, I'm feeling okay, or it's like, you know, so more of his guys will wake up and he'll have a bigger team for the 8-10 drive, and that's not ideal for me. He's got obviously the injured guy. One gets up, so I think he's got 8 again, which is good. And this is the problem, like, so when you have a bashy team and they get the receive and they hurt your guys early, you know, they can ruin your day basically. So yeah, so obviously this is my defense, this is his offense. More rocks. I think my guy gets hit by a rock. Yeah. Poor guy. Gets KO'd. Motherfucker. I think that's my diving tackle guy as well, so that was a shame. I haven't really used him yet. Like, I thought I'd put that in just in case as a sort of like a techie thing to put against a ghoul, because I didn't need another ball carrier. I just haven't used it. But like one day it'll be relevant, and it will just be like the most incredible moment in time. So yeah, he's pushing the hard, well for him, left flank. Ooh. Yep, shoves him off. Follows. So yeah, it's got sort of a nice, so it's got like a nice little perimeter here. It's not perfect, but it'll do. The problem is obviously I can get around this side, and was that dodge or? Yeah, it's a dodge. So I'm going to set up a defense just in case I fuck up. Yeah, so I'll just like tie up his guys. I'm going to blitz. Now, I think that guy's got dodge. So, yeah, so I take the block. Both down because, you know, I just wanted to lose the ball. I've got a defense here, so like even when he picks it up, I've got this nice back line, and you know, this front line is hopefully going to be able to go to town. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, he failed a lot of rerolls. It'll be interesting to see what the dice distribution is, because it feels like he did not have a particularly fair distribution. Well, I say fair. Lucky distribution of dice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, you know, control the ball. Fingers crossed. I think his defense here like turns out to be pretty fucking heroic, actually. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, so I want to get some blocks out of the way, just get them on the floor. I've got bodies on the ball, I don't need to pick it up, so I'm just gonna... Try and cause some damage. Yep, alright. So you know, I had a few dice rolls that didn't go my way as well. But it's all good. Oof. Oof. 2 crocs on the floor. Yeah, that seems sensible. No! My precious skank! It's like a proper fucking like haymaker that I hit. Cock of the pyramid. Oh yeah, no one cares about you. Alright, well let's try and get that ball, I guess. Like I can sort of, given where the ball is, I can spend a bit of time just trying to put those guys on the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I feel quite confident, like, you know, I could have stayed in there, but I feel like forcing him back that way, get the ball further into his end, even if he takes it back, like, he's got to then reset and move again, and I've got this guy back here. Obviously, these guys I can like push here to give this guy freedom. Yeah, so all sides set. So I think this is really quite cool what he does here. He like cages my own guy. It's like Rito Priest. Like, that is a very unhappy place for Skrain to be now. I was sitting there going like I could just run that way, but I thought if I can kill this guy, you know. I rerolled and I did, but it's fine. Yeah, so stunty, and I'm gonna run. Run like a motherfucker. Send that guy up just in case he manages to take the guy down. So I've got some of the blitz off the ball. See, I've got Saurus here that want to throw the weight around. Risk it for a biscuit, those will go for it. Right. Well, you can fall on your face. I have no rerolls left now. And like, that's how different like a half can be. You go for one half like not needing to use any rerolls, and then the next one you use like 3 rerolls and 4 turns. You know. So like, that bit there, I don't, maybe, I mean, because I think if he'd gone there he would have been fine, right? On the W. But, you know, I wasn't sure if that was like a misclick or maybe he just wasn't aware that he could go in his own zone or something. Which is reasonable, like, you know, you wouldn't necessarily expect to be able to go in there. Because it's your fucking end zone. So, I've got 2 guys unconscious, but I have 2 subs, so that's fine. These guys get up. It is drive 4. 3 turns on each side. 3 turns can totally score. Now he's got 6, 7, 9, 10 players. So fuller team. Perfect defense. It's not bad. I kind of decided fuck these guys. I'm gonna just move my Saurus together, tighten myself. You know, like what I want to encourage him to do is bunch. Because if I can get him to bunch, then touch back. But if I can get him to bunch, then that just makes my sort of defense a lot stronger, because in a bunched fight, Saurus win. Obviously, like, I couldn't normally set up like that, or at least I wouldn't feel comfortable setting like that up, not knowing what he was going to do. So this is like a perfect defense type thing. Situational. So that's a great cage. That's really good. Like, that's what you should be doing every time. If you can't get to the side to do a side cage, that's perfect. Yeah. So like, yeah. So I'm going to try and defend this side. I don't particularly want him to march his way down here. This makes it difficult for him. We'll have to do some dodges, a blitz, you know. So that's good. I have no rerolls, so but that's fine. I've set up my defense. We'll get another turn to shove. So that's good. So here, so that space there means that I'm going to blitz, unless he moves that guy like there. It's impacted, but like if he had one step backwards and moved that guy one step forwards, in my view that would have been better. The problem is this impacted guy up against this Saurus. It's just going to be tough. Okay. So that's like not ideal, because I'm going to move this guy and move that guy into there. So he's got one turn left. Yeah, so it's fine, he's got dodge, but I'll move a guy next to his ball carrier, just makes it tricky. Move that guy back, which is a shame because I think that's my ball carrier, but I need to do this, so I'll knock him on his face. So yeah, let's get some blocks out of the way and then try an insane run to try and get the ball. I've got quite a few KOs. I think he won on casualties, and he went 2 casualties to my 1. That's at this point. Like, obviously, again, if I got the ball off would have gone. This could have been a 4 touchdown game. But no, I wouldn't have. I would not have deserved that. What I probably should have done was like got a skink somewhere and like put it around here just in case for the fish. But I didn't think to do that. I don't think I had the skinks available, so. Right. So I think this is his last time. I don't think I do much with my last time. I think I just try and get one more, cut like 1 or 2 hits on him, and then I finish up. So as you can see, it's going to end 2-0. It was a good game. I think I definitely felt for him in terms of some of his dice rolls. They did not help him. But yeah, great sport, fun game. I think. So again, block can only go to one of these 2 spaces. I'm going to hit that guy because he's being challenged from that direction. He has to go off the pitch. So someone got KO'd. I think again it was the guy who was on the pitch and not the guy who was off the pitch. Which obviously, if we'd had more turns, that would have been devastating for him because he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players left on the pitch, which is, you know, brutal. Yeah, skinky face. They have it. So GG Phil, good game. He's got 3 MVPs. Like, this guy's nuts. Has he got stats? 3 MVPs and 2 casualties and 3 KOs. Like, you know, what the fuck. So yeah, I think I gave him tackle. I was tempted to give him like kick. But I thought, yeah, it's just not worth it. So like, yeah, I think I've crossed 4 casualties. Oh, nice. Okay, that's more than I thought. But yeah, like no kills. But yeah, so my team roster, I got rid of the strength 1 skink and I've replaced him with a noob. But you know, this guy, if I can get 2 more touchdowns in the last game, he'll level up 1 more time. I'll give him sprint, probably. But yeah, turn into a right bastard, that Saurus. Literally, oh no, he doesn't. One of them did their job. Cute. So yeah, looking at the leaderboard, yeah, I played 6 games. So obviously, Body Stealers won their game against the Prison Islanders. They've got Cleveland Clownz next, which is again a tough matchup for the Cleveland Clownz. But I'm not sure who Scuff's playing. I think Scuff's playing Skrain in the last game. So I think if he can beat, so I think he's got a game in hand. So I think if he wins 2, then Phil's in trouble for 3rd place. I've got the Bretonians in the last game, and I'm feeling quite confident. Obviously, you know, can't leave anything up to chance. I think these guys are brutal. Like, yeah, 9 casualties and 2 kills inflicted. Like, fucking hell, that's ridiculous. And team roster got lots of guard. That guy's got, what's that? Short hand, so he can be a ball carrier, but lots of guard. The fend could be quite irritating in some ways, but you know, and the wrestle. But yeah, only 2 rerolls, which is manageable, and that's that game. So yeah, these are my next opponents, the final ones of the league. It's been really good. It's been great fun. I am looking forward to, you know, look at that fucking team value. His team is insane, man. But yeah, great fun. Looking forward to the last game. Don't know what's going to happen after that. But then it's my elves, and I'm playing Nurgle in my first game, and that's going to be horrible. So I'll see you on the next one. 30 bars.